Good afternoon. I am Tanvir from Therap Global, welcoming you all in today's live group session. Today we are going to talk about how you can enter ISP data in Therap Software. That means the ISP program that you have created. If you have created in Therap Software, you can enter data in the for assessing the students' progress. And today I am going to show you how you can enter data related to your IEP. We will divide the whole segment, and we will divide the whole session in two segments. In the first segment, I will demonstrate and describe how you can enter ISP data in Therap Software, and in the second segment, you can ask me questions regarding today's discussion. I will try to address your queries. Besides, you can for asking questions, you need to click on the hand icon on the right side of your screen, so that I can unmute you. Then you can present your question to us, or you can also type your questions to us. You will find it in the right. You will find the question box in the right side of your screen. Now I'm going to share you my screen. For using Therap Software, first you need to go to Therap Global's website, www.therapglobal.net. I'm typing it to .therapglobal.net. I'm saying it again, www.therapglobal.net. This is our home. This is the Therap Global space. From here, you will find lots of information about Therap Global, what we do, and different features of Therap modules. To log in into Therap system, you need to click on the login to Therap Global link. Clicking the login to Therap Global link has opened a new page. This is the login page. Here you need to enter 3 credentials for login, which are login name, password, and provider code. I'm using a demo account. I'm typing the username, and I'm entering the password. The provider code has already been selected. In this field, you are seeing demo TG TGD. This provider code has already been pre-selected. Every user agency get this unique provider code from Therap. After entering these 3 information in the box, you need to click on the login button. I am going to do so. The page currently you are seeing, we call it dashboard. Those who are using Therap Software or have been seeing or participating in the previous webinars, you know what dashboard is. For the new users, I'm going to describe it a little bit. You are seeing that there's from here you are seeing to do, individual health, admit, agency reports, individual homepage settings on the left of the page. In Therap Software, we call this as tabs. For entering ISP data or IP related data into Therap Software, you need to select the individual tab. Clicking on the individual tab, here you are seeing the modules under care section. Today we are going to talk about going to discuss and demonstrate about how you can enter ISP data. Those who are new in this today's webinar, you can go to our website and see our guides, training videos, and recorded live group session, and learn about the ISP program. Now I am going to select new link for entering ISP data. You can see here is the ISP data, and I am clicking on the new link. A new page has opened named as Select Program for ISP Program. You are seeing a list of programs. So the at first you need to select a specific program for entering IEP or ISP related data for your individual or students. I am selecting behavior program now. You are seeing a new page has opened, individual list for ISP program. You are seeing the individual name or the student's name enrolled in this program. I am going to select Therap, clicking on his name. Presented another new page which you titled as ISP program lists. That means the ISP program or IP related program that have been created for Therap is presented here. From the list, please I am going to select a specific ISP program in ISP program or IEP or individual support related, individual education related program for entering data. Please note that you can only enter data for ISP program. Those have been approved by your admin or you with having proper access. I am selecting behavior and verbal communication ISP program. You can see that status is approved. Clicking on this, a new page has been opened as ISP program. You are seeing that approved is mentioned here. That means the program has been approved. So we can enter data here. This is the IEP or ISP or support plan or education related plan. Those have been created for Therap previously is presented. You are seeing the ISP program or IP program. In here, program description, scoring details, tasks, teaching method, and other details have been presented. When you are going to enter data for the first time in an approved ISP program, you first need to acknowledge it. You will find the acknowledge button in the bottom of the page. I am clicking on the acknowledge button. Pop-up message has been presented. I acknowledged, I have read, understood, and will accurately implement this program. We will click on the yes button. Once you have acknowledged a program, you won't have to acknowledge it again for entering data. So I'm clicking on the yes button. A new page has been opened. Select date for ISP data collection. That means you have to select the date or the specific date for in which you are going to input your data. Here you can find the program name. Under the program name, behavior and verbal communication. If you click on this, you can see the ISP program or the IEP program that you have created previously. Then program creation date is mentioned here. You need to select the date in which you are going to enter data. Current today's date is pre-selected here. If I select on it, it will present here. Please note that you can input data for earlier dates prior to the program creation date. That means you can enter data in which the program has been created. You cannot input data earlier of the program creation date. From the program creation date to today's date, you can input data on the specific date. After selecting the date, I'm going to click on the next button. You are seeing a new page, ISP data collection new. Here you are seeing the ISP program detail where you are finding the individual's name, Tawfiq Tarek, his provider program, his program name. Then the next section is the data collection detail. Then you can find the task scores, other, and in the bottom of the page you can find the submit button. You can enter information which is necessary for your student or your program. In the data collection detail section, you will find begin time and end time. If you are a teacher, you can select your class time in this section, the begin time and the end time of your class. For demo purpose, I am selecting 9 AM as the begin time and end time as the 10:30. You can click on this box and select the time according to your need. If you see it, the AM. The next option is location, and this is not mandatory. You can enter the location of the events or the tasks have been taken place. If if the data has been collected from home environment or other situation or school environment, you can input the name. I am using school premise. That means these events, the task that has been placed under this program have been that have been collected in the class time or the class time from 9 AM to 10 AM in the school. Now the next section is the task scores. Here you are seeing task test scores and the scores, the assessment scores, those have been created previously. The first task is here, plays with another child, takes part in games. Here the default is non-applicable. That means if this task has been assigned to him as part of this program in today's date, then you can select the scores, and if it has been left alone or the task has not been observed or the task has not data have not been collected for this task, you can select the default score as non-applicable or non-reportable. For instance, that he has completed or taken part in this task, so you can select the score. If he plays with other child's patriotic games, you can select yes, display this. That means he have taken part in this task. The next task is imitates adults in simple tasks, repeat action that produce laughter and crying. Please note that you need to select the task, the scores. If it is here, the scores are yes, display this, no, does not display this, and the rating scales are and yes, display this, no, does not display this, and non-applicable or non-reportable. If you select score, then you cannot submit the data for this program in today's date or the date you have selected. For instance, I'm selecting no, that means does not display this or taken part in this activity. Now the next step is actively explores his environment. I am selecting the score as yes. The next task is full set another person to show them action or object. Maybe this he was not involved in this task today, so I have selected the default score as non-applicable or non-reportable. Webs bye-bye in, and then the next task is webs bye-bye in invitation of adult. I'm selecting yes. So please, thank you, good morning. If it is yes, then yes. If he doesn't do this, then you can select no or non-applicable according to your need or according to events that has been taken place and class time. Selecting ask for assistance when having difficulty. No. If Tofik doesn't ask for assistance when having difficulty, the teacher can select the score as no, yes, or non-reportable. The next task is ask for permission to use objects belonging to the others. Maybe he doesn't ask for permission while using objects belonging to others. Maintains eye contact, smiles spontaneously. I'm selecting the score as yes. The last task is look at preferred person or object, play with materials. I'm selecting the score as yes. These are the tasks. In this program, and I have selected the scores. In another ISP program, the task there may be 3 or 4 tasks in that program, so you need to select scores for every task. Then there is another option where you can write comments about his progress or the task that has been performed by him. You can write it here. I am writing a comment here. Steady progress. You can enter 3000 characters here. If all the fields that are necessary for entering data in this ISP or in this behavior and verbal communication program, you can submit it. and clicking on the submit button. A message has been presented after clicking on the submit button that the form has been successfully submitted. If you want to back to form, you can click in this link or the list of IEP related program for Tawfiq. You can find it. You can click on the list and you can see the programs. If you click on the back to form link, you can see the status has submitted. That means this ISP data has been submitted. If you want to change the score, you can do that also from here. And you can delete or update the ISP data according to your needs and clicking on the update link. If you update, the message will be shown as updated. There are some other links here. Enter more data for the ISP program. That means if you want to enter or input data for this ISP program in other dates or in today's dates, you can do this by clicking on this link. Then the next link is another data on another ISP program for this individual. That means if Tawfiq has another ISP program, you can enter data for that program by clicking on this link. And the next link is create report for this individual. That means you can create ISP report, IP related report for Tawfiq Therap. If you click on this link, in the upcoming webinars, or you how to create ISP report, you can register for this for the upcoming webinars, and you can see how we can create report, ISP related report for any individual. Then there are other links. Just choose another program or site, or choose another individual. So if you want to enter more data for this ISP program, the behavior and communication program for Tawfiq Therap, you can click on this link. Select date for ISP data collection. If you want to input data for the previous dates, suppose 27th of August, you can select this. Or if you want to select previous month's data, you can do so. I am selecting 25th of August, and then I am going to click on the next link. The begin program 9 AM and time 10:35 AM. If it is regular, if the program is regular and the time is fixed, then the fields can be, the begin and time could be 9 and 10 in every day. We can select the date. Like in this way, maybe this event hasn't been take places. Then you can submit. the entered data. So if you want to enter more data for this ISP, you can click on the links or the links below of these links according to your needs. Now I am going to show you how you can search the ISP data that you have been previously, or the ISP data you have entered today. So how we can search or see those previous data. I'm now going to how you can search the previously inputted ISP data or IP individual education related data. For this you have to go back to our dashboard. Clicking on this will take back to our dashboard. From here you can see that another case session there is ISP data module, and there is search. We say the new link. Clicking on the search link, open a new page, ISP data search. Here you are seeing that please select any of the following fields: program site, individual name, or form ID. That means you can select the program site or the individual name entered by form ID ISP program. Information in this field will show the data CS have been previously inputted by you or your agency. Here one field is mandatory, that is data collection date from. That means in which of the which date you want to see the data. You can click on the calendar link. For instance, if you want to see data of from July 1 to August 28, that means today's date, you can select this. Then you can this I'm going to enter the individual name, Tofik Tarek. The date has been selected here. Then you can click on the search link. You can select the program or the individual name, and then must select a data collection date. The from date, that means the date from the date from the date you want to see to the date you that means the whole period. That means the from date to date, in this period the ISP data those have been entered by you or your agency or other teachers. You can search those. I'm clicking on the search button. Here you can see the list of ISP data that have been previously entered. You can see that we have entered these two data on data for 25th August and another data for 28th August. That means today's data, and the previous data those have been entered under this program. If we click on today's data, we can show the fields which have been entered by us. From here you can change the scores it is needed. You can add more comments. then you need to click on the update button. Click on the update button will present a successfully update message. So that's all from my part. Now I'm going to and I will take your questions. You can ask me questions about today's session or regarding entering ISP data. For asking question, you need to select the hand icon from your screen. You will find it right side of your screen. Then I will unmute it so that you can present your question to us. As there is no questions from you, that means you have understood the process of entering ISP or IP related data in Therap Software. Currently we are conducting webinar on a weekly basis. You can find it online group session page, and you will find the upcoming online group session here, and you can register from this page. You can see the recorded online group session that has been taken place previously according to your needs. If you want to learn more or if you face any problem while entering ISP data, you can see our guides. You will find user guides here. If you want the English user guides, you can click on this and you can see the process of entering ISP data into a system. We have also training videos. From this page you can see training videos made by our experts. You can also contact us and let us know the things or about your opinion, or you can share your progress or anything related to Therap module to us, and we will get back to you. So that's all for today's. So that's all for today's session. I hope you have enjoyed the whole session and learned how you can enter individual education related. You can enter data for individual education plan or ISP program in Therap Software. Hope to see you in the upcoming webinars. Thank you all. Thanks again, and we hope that you will participate and use Therap Software on daily basis or according to your needs, and thus support the individuals, the persons with disabilities, or the students in your agency. Thank you all.